Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of What CD is Rob listening to? And now, I actually have a Blu-ray going. I do have the CD version of this, but for some reason I felt like having the visual today. And today I'm just going to talk about the first Blu-ray in this set, the MorseFest 2015 set, where the band, the Neal Morse Band, played the Question Mark album and Sola Scriptura in their entirety, plus some other surprises. So we're just going to talk about the first night tonight because, well, that's the one I've listened to today, and I'll probably listen to night number 2 tomorrow. First of all, I have all of the Neal Morse MorseFests on either CD, DVD, Blu-ray. I've got them all. But this one has always been my favorite. Now, Question Mark and Sola Scriptura aren't necessarily my favorite Neal Morse albums, but there's something just very special about this set. So again, we're just going to talk about night 1, and what a fantastic start to it. If you can hear the beep, that means I need to change my smoke alarm batteries. I'll do that after here, don't worry. But we start off with The Call from the Neal Morse Band's first album, the Grand Experiment. And it's such a fantastic song, The Call. I've always loved the vocal harmonies in the track. The music is just phenomenal. Of course, it's the first studio release with Bill Hubauer and Eric Gillette. And what an amazing couple of musicians to join the band. Just phenomenal. We also get the title track from the Grand Experiment here, which another great tune. Then we go all the way back to the first Spock's Beard album for an amazing version of Go the Way You Go. Just very cool. Then we switch back to the Grand Experiment, and we hear the Neal Morse Band's take on MacArthur Park. And again, cool track. Let it be said on here, it is said that Neal Morse never wanted to cover this, but finally Mike Portnoy got Bill Hubauer to write an arrangement of it that I guess Neal was okay with. So cool to have that. And finally, from Neal's first solo album during his time in Spock's Beard, we get a live version of A Whole 'Nother Trip, which is damn near worth the price of admission for this entire set alone. It's such a great song. If you don't know, Neal's first solo album was just kind of pop rock songs, but at the end he threw in a 23-minute epic, and we finally get just this really cool live version. So just such a great gift there. And we also get the first performance of New Jerusalem, also from the Grand Experiment. And then finally we get to the Question Mark album live, and this album shines live. I mean, I love the studio version, but this is just phenomenal. They've got a choir, they've got strings, guest musicians. Phil Keaggy comes out and plays. There's a pastor that comes out and plays. It's just very cool. Did Phil Keaggy come out? No. Phil Keaggy came out during A Whole 'Nother Trip. But a pastor comes out and does the part in Sweet Elation. So, I mean, that's really cool. Not Sweet Elation. Solid as the Sun. But anyways, I always loved the Question Mark album. It was phenomenal. I love the ending of Entrance and Inside His Presence. So cool. I always like the more melodic tracks. So of course, Outside Looking In, Entrance, Inside His Presence. Really cool. Then you've got a longer version of The Glory of the Lord with some new lyrics written, performed by an amazing choir. Just a fantastic performance and a fantastic night. Night 2 is just as good, but I love night 1. And that's what I listened to today. I'll listen to night 2 tomorrow and talk to you about it. But for now, that was, the first night. Some great surprises in here. Like I said, we've got some weird instruments. The cuica, I think it's called, is like the monkey noise. It's just such a weird percussive instrument, but I just love it. Like I said, definitely worth the price. I think I got this for $2 during a Black Friday sale on Radiant Records website. I do have the CD DVD set, but like I said, I felt like pulling this out because I don't know if I've pulled it out since I bought this on Blu-ray. I don't know if it necessarily improves upon the DVD version, but for $2 I thought it was cool to have in my Neal Morse collection. So anyway, tomorrow I'll talk to you about Sola Scriptura. 2014 was Testimony and 1. Maybe I'll come back to those because I love both of those albums, but 1 in particular is a phenomenal album. But anyways, if you haven't checked this out, Maybe pick up the studio version of Question Mark. I don't know if it's still in print, but I'm sure you can find it out there. Anyway, until next time, doodles.